So I would say that this time of year, especially we're in the middle of a very big, cold snap. We had a phone call this morning from somebody who's on fumes with their oil tank, and somebody last week, their burner broke. So this time of year, people are very concerned about keeping warm. So if somebody calls and they're in an emergency, we have to figure out what can we do to help them immediately, because you don't want them to be without any oil or gas or electric source for the next 2 weeks, especially during this cold snap. So we see an average of, I would say, 4 to 8 people a week looking for financial help. Right now that number is double because of the federal furlough issue, if not more than that. We've waived some requirements for this population that we're helping related to the furlough. So we're here to fill that need. We have stepped up the amount of financial assistance we're providing. Somebody comes in with a $1,200 mortgage or rent, we're going to pay that for them, because that takes a huge load of stress off their shoulders. Those dollars are, up over $20,000 that we're providing for financial assistance alone already, directly related to the federal shutdown. So, that's what the Service Center was created for, to really be able to help at times of critical stress. And, we know that we are part of a greater community that cares about its neighbors in need. And we have already seen people sending in checks marked for furlough clients. So we're designating those checks directly to help us pay the rent or the mortgage, or increase the amount of food that we need to get to meet the growing demand that we're having. To give you an example of the markets, at Joint Base we average about 180 households. Last Wednesday we had 280. Our market at the school, the last one we had was 2 weeks ago. We planned for 80 to 100 households. There were 130 at that market. We have another one coming up. We're going to plan for a growing number. But to do that, we need to purchase more vegetables, and to do that, we need more funds. So yes, that's money that we didn't anticipate was going to go for that. However, we have a financial assistance program. We do this regularly. It's just that there's a greater need than we've ever seen before, at least in the time that I've been here. I've been here 17 and a half years. We used to be an emergency food pantry. We are no longer an emergency food pantry. We are a place where many people who are working as hard as they can come here because we're part of their economic solution to stability to be able to stay on Cape Cod. So many of the folks who come because they know that in order to feed their family, this is what they need to do. And that's what the Service Center was created for, to be here, to catch you, to lift you up, and to make sure you're okay going forward.